See, the yacht is just music. You use the beats as excuses, something to keep your feet moving. But to me, it's a movement. These ain't lyrics I'm spitting. This is interlocution produced with a thoughtful fusion of thoughts we're using to stop pollution and end cops' abusement. Like Ryu and Bison with that hot duking, cause we tired of seeing pigs on the block, swooping, blood clots, shooting. Rest in peace to Mill Rice. Why y'all put that shot through him? Why y'all ain't try to talk to him? Why you left your tasers in the car and sent no shot through him? Just a kid with a toy. So why your first impulse put that Glock to him? Shoot first and ask later. That is not prudent. So can anybody tell me why that's what cops are doing? Now I'd be lying if I said I am not influenced by Premier Pete Rock and Who Kid, A$AP, Tupac, Wu and Ruben, Public Enemy, and so many more hip-hop amusements. But I don't only study music, I'm a student of humans, numerous newsprints and numinous musings, defying the label of nuisance and rising from Judaic ruins like 8 Hanukkah lumens, dropping illuminate jewels on fools like I was Buddha. And I admire all the Buddhists that be self-immolating, cause y'all ain't speak a word, but I heard what you're saying. See, truly great leaders do nothing out of convenience. They act in accordance with the needs of the people. I too would die so my nation could be free, equal, and peaceful, with no more politicians deviously deceiving, leading people to believe in promises they won't be keeping. Cause after elections, they're back to scandals and cheating, donkeys and elephants beefing and bickering like little kids about what their predecessors did. But the king's descendants complain and show resentment for what they was reaping. Nah, they sowed new seeds and waited for new seasons, prepared for the worst but still prayed for the best and stayed counting their blessings. Then they put their Celtics hats on and they gave confessions. Get it? They ushered in new eras. Jabal father music, but don't try to compare us because he's the one that made it, whereas we just recreate it like some Texas chain terrorists while we try to raise awareness. But at the same time, we gotta kill like we terrorists, cause if the flow ain't dope, you ain't never gonna hear this. DJs love conscious like ISIS loves satirists. That's why we don't get upset when you pirate this shit, fellas. See, we was once them kids spitting in mirrors, getting harassed and embarrassed by parents who could care less about the music that you cherish. They hitting bottles like home runs, they mail in mirrors. So we can't be careless or callous when we been in the same houses or the same rabbits as Alice. So we just try to help you rise up like Balaam or Balak in his Xanus' Bible book chapter. Go grab it. Numbers 23. Now these other MCs be overcharging by 20 for a bag that's under by 3. But me, I kick back and give you these numbers for free. See? There's 10 million empty homes in the U.S. alone. That's a house for 1 in every 10 homeless people on the globe. And that's if we gave them their own. And not to mention that Chinese Nintendo, 64 million empty more. Another 17 million in Europe and Brazil. That's 91 million empty homes, but 100 million homeless still. And it makes me ill to think how many more empty homes in the 140 unmentioned countries. While we got too many hungry and too many cold. Too many freezing at night and dying exposed. 700 a year because we won't open our doors for homeless men and women to sit by our stoves. Man, my skull's getting holes at the Titanic's hole from scratching my nails in my head, though. Trying to figure why we ain't stopped the societal colon, why 800 million are malnourished, why you fatties been long full. Like a spliff on smoke because the plant's illegal, because it frees our minds and lets us see the evil and ideas and precepts. Like you and I as people, we are not equal. Why is the system called penal? I don't even got no rhyme for that, man. Them people just dicks. Think tetrahydrocannabinol gonna turn Tyler to a fire-breathing cannibal. But really, who's the real animal? Check statistics. Over 1 million in prison because they can't stand the plant that man was given by the same hand that gifted man with vision so they could see to hold out their hands for land dominion and look for the destiny manifestly driven by inklings and inquisition to fix with witless decisions and fiscal ambitions of listless politicians and avaricious militias with malicious intentions, machetes and pistols. And listen, man, I'm so sickened with the greed that man's been stricken with, because man is so sickening. All this blood of man is thickening on the land that was given them, and all for grants and Benjamins. Uncle Sam, are you listening? Because man, I'm feeling inquisitive, so I'm gonna let my pen and hand riddle this. How many hands are cuffed up in your prisons and how many hands went up before your officers killed them? So why ain't you manning up and fixing the system? Damn. At least blowing the cartridge. Because while you being lethargic, our cities are falling like they was Carthage. Seems as though we're moving forward towards cathartic anarchy. Tired of market hierarchy, so our targets are talky. And I'm just simply stating what my forefathers have taught me. Because see, this country was started by heretics with vendettas for British monarchy. But really, on heretics, just crooks in a radiometric waves from brains as sharp as blades. Straight razors, no electric shade. Just trying to add some new shapes to your Tetris game. Because they fed up with the government's feckless ways. Or perhaps they've grown skeptic in faith like Haman and Somali or Muhammad al-Ghazali. Incoherence of philosophers. Read it if you ain't read it. Study Emic as well as Etic and admire the aesthetics of Nietzsche's writings on ethics. Make a library of your earth and redefine geodetics. Psalms 82, ye are all gods. Call that divine genetics. Would it really be crazy if sauces flied to Kemet? Bet you wouldn't think so if the Reverend told it, or a president spoke it, or even Simon said it. Garfunkel, James Garfield, or Al Sharpton. I wonder how many people even know the real reason that Jah banished Adam and Eve from the garden. Read Genesis chapter 3, verses 22 and 23, and you'll see that we was forced to leave so we couldn't achieve immortality. And when we ceased to own life, we signed a 120-year lease. Forgot the forbidden fruit and farmed us some money trees. Funny how the greed stayed, but the money leaves. And everybody got a rake even though they stay in green like an angry David Banner. France, where you going with all this banner? I don't know. I'm just killing bars cause I hate grammar. Screw Kelsey, Frazier in the ring with me. I rope a dope and hammer his head. Like a shark, I smell blood, I'm enamored with red. And I just pray there was truth in what Fred Sanford said. Gotta go to heaven if you caught all the hell while you was here. Cause I done been through so much fire, my entire body seared. But as I peer through the mirror to the rear, I see the footprints of John. It becomes clear that he's always near. Which is why I shall never have fear, and I'm gone. Ja Rastafari. One love.